back to Unnecessary.
Because no one asked.
I'm Dani.
And I'm Liv.
Welcome back to the pod, everyone.
It's been a month.
It feels good to say that. Oh my god, I'm getting attacked.
Danica's popular.
Not really.
Oh my god, it's been a month.
Yeah.
Danica's been booked and busy.
So booked and busy. I'm the problem. It's me. Hi.
No, I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Well,
It hasn't been a problem. It's just we got so busy.
Yeah, like we both were busy, but I was like graduating.
Yeah.
So I was finishing up nursing school, and then it was like holiday season, and there was just a lot going on.
So we had to take a little bit of a hiatus.
Not that anyone cares.
Fine. No, it's not, like, we need to pretend that people care.
Yeah, people care. We're
people
manifesting.
Care. We're manifesting people to care.
Yep.
But yeah, we got really busy, and I decided I'm gonna go back to school. So that was a big thing. So I'm gonna be becoming a teacher.
Yeah.
Danica's gonna be becoming a nurse. We're gonna pretend we're adults now.
Just pretend.
Just pretend. Gross.
I lost my voice like randomly 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Because we've been yelling at people.
Yep.
Because work sucks.
Work sucks so much, dude.
I hate working food service, customer service.
Yeah.
All of that.
Being customer service is not fun.
Everybody, please respect the people that like work retail.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how people don't have respect for people who are doing you a service. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand. Today, someone told me that they wanted a refund because their tummy hurt.
Like, that's not my problem. What you ordered made your tummy hurt. You have to deal with the consequences.
She was also like 11.
Which, the balls on these kids, dude. Like,
it's insane.
I still don't look people directly in the eye when I order things.
Danica doesn't look me directly in the eye when we're having a conversation.
It's because at work I'm so busy that I'm walking around and I'm like telling her things.
She was telling me what to do while looking at the ground.
And she was like, "Are you talking to me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just on the move. Like, I got things that I'm thinking of. I got things to do."
Yeah, today at work was just stressful, and everybody was stressed, and it was so busy, and they were so like fine in the morning, and then we got shit on at night. Like, it was so bad.
Yeah, I always get the screwed over shifts, but I'm not bitter or anything.
No,
not at all.
Uh-uh.
And literally, like, all my coworkers say it. Like, all my coworkers know that I get the short end of the stick.
Even the shifts
every
that
time.
open are like, Dani got screwed.
Yup. Everyone knows it. It's whatever at this point. And also, if I get one more stupid phone call, I'm gonna lose it. I'm so ready to disconnect the phone.
Yeah, people be calling our store for
About,
the
like,
stupidest things.
I got at least 3 today, and they were like, "Are you guys hiring? Apply online." Like, I genuinely did not reach out to any place that I've ever applied to.
I've never
like,
called.
Are y'all hiring?
Like, I understand. It's like trying to put yourself out there. Like, that's fair.
But it's gotten so bad.
It's gotten insane. Where people are calling, like, every day. Mm-hmm. And then there are people that call
to, like, place orders.
I had a phone call the other day where someone tried to place an order over the phone, and she didn't even say hello. I said, "Hi, Starbucks Lime Ridge," and she goes, "Hi, can I get a grande blah, blah, blah?" I was like, "Sorry, you can't place orders over the phone." And she's like, "Are you serious? Like, it's so busy." I'm like,
"Yeah, we know."
Mm-hmm.
And you calling isn't helping.
I was like, "Yeah, so we don't do to-go orders."
Interruption.
Sorry, we had to abruptly pause because my mother, Miss Daisy, needed to come down the stairs.
Which is so okay.
Which is so fine. She lives here. She literally owns this house. But
literally her house.
We recorded this podcast once before, and I'm not re-recording it.
So you get what you get.
So you get what you get, and you do not get upset.
Period.
You get it.
No one's upset.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Us defending ourselves before anyone says anything.
What were you talking about? The people calling for to-go orders.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe that. Like, this is not Chinese takeout, man.
No, for real. And
how do you expect to pay?
For real. And also, just download the app. Like, if you don't want to order
Literally.
in person.
No, it's because
mobile
people
order.
get so mad that, like, when they mobile order, sometimes they still have to wait. Well, like, yes, okay. If you are coming to our store at a Saturday afternoon and it is busy, sometimes you have to wait a couple minutes.
Yep.
It's just called having patience,
Just
which
the way
no
the
one
world
has.
works.
No one has patience anymore.
Especially, like, after COVID, it got so bad, but, like, even before COVID, it was pretty bad for patients.
Yeah,
But it's definitely
literally.
worse.
I'm telling Hope she needs to come on our podcast.
Hope would be such a good guest. Hope is so funny. Shout out Hope.
Shout out Hope. I love Hope so much.
I did this.
She made a heart with her fingers, but nobody could see it.
And also, it was a triangle. It barely made a heart.
Oh, God. Anyways, that was our little debrief, because we're
Hold on, another debrief.
Okay.
Jacob Elordi is baby girl. That's it.
He really is, period. Nothing else. Yeah, work was shit. We turned it around.
We did. Your Diet Coke is full and mine's empty.
I'm sipping.
Can I have a little bit of yours?
Mm-hmm.
You want to put it in my cup? My cup, my cup.
What is going on? I just got a text message from this guy I'm kind of talking to of just 8 different letters. I don't know if they're trying to... 9, 10. Okay.
Are they spelling?
I don't know. Danica...
Oh.
ASMR.
Thank you, milady.
You're welcome, milady.
I'm
Moving on
for Diet Coke. This is my first Diet Coke of the day.
Same. We, yeah, we made our day a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. We made brownies.
We made brownies. We're recording our podcast. We're going to probably listen to music.
I love music.
I also love music.
And
music is so fun.
Also, we should mention that our day got better at work when we had music that we actually liked.
Yes. We bought the iPhone
dongle
because my manager said that someone accidentally threw it out.
Why would you do that to our dongle?
How dare you do that to the dongle?
What the even heck? That was really rude.
And we made a playlist on my Spotify called Songs I Actually Want to Listen to at Work.
Yep.
And it was just a lot of, like, our bands that we've been, like, listening to, like, the past couple of months.
Arctic Monkeys is for the winter.
Arctic
Monkeys is for all year round, but it's also specifically for the winter.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think because they're so, like, mellow and, like, fun and, like, good vibes, and January is so long.
And when we went out 2 nights ago, they played 2 of my favorite Arctic Monkeys songs, and I was like, they did this for me. They knew I was here, and they played my 2 favorite songs, and I was vibing.
It was a good time. Mr. Brightside.
Oh, okay, Mr. Brightside came on in a Shoppers one day. Okay, someone gave a Tumblr girly the aux that day at Shoppers because it was banger after banger. But hearing Mr. Brightside in the shampoo aisle is such a weird experience that I never thought I would have in my lifetime. But it was great. I'm not going to say it wasn't good.
No, it was awesome.
But it was just It was just like, it shocked me. I was like, oh, I love them.
And then Danny and I share the love of going to see live music, whether it's like
I love live music,
whether it's bands that we know or artists that we know and are big popular bands artists, or our sweet little Hamilton bands that we've become fans of. Our old coworker Evan, their band Joys is our OG fave, and they're slaying the house down boots.
No, for real.
They've had a couple live events, which were amazing. The first one was, like, so slay.
So their first live performance, I was so nervous for him because I get nervous before I perform anything. And, I mean, the last time I performed was, like, high school, let's be real. But, like, I was getting super nervous for performances, so I was, like, nervous for him for some reason. But they literally slayed so hard.
They were so good.
You would have never known that it was their first performance if you didn't know them. Like, it was so good.
So we were, like, jamming out to some Joys, some Forever on My Mind, some Gloria. If you want their hidden bop, it's Roomy Twin. Check them out on Spotify, Apple Music. And then my pals.
Your pals.
From back in the day, Rexford Drive. Went to high school with all of them. They're just, like, the sweetest guys.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I'm semi-close to them individually, like, on a different level, which is crazy. And, like, they became a band in high school, or maybe even a little bit before high school, and saw them perform at every event they could.
Yeah. And I love it because, like, I always knew that our city had, like, a music scene and, like, an indie scene, but I never had anyone to go with, and I didn't know enough about, like, the people that, like, live here that do music. And so, like, I go to a shit ton of concerts. Like, I go to so many concerts.
If there's a concert, she's going.
But they were always, like, big artists, and so I'm dropping, like, $1 every time to go see live music and, like, fill that void. But now I can, like, fill that void every weekend.
Like, how much was Rex the first time I went? Like, $10? $10, $15
something like that.
To go have a couple drinks and enjoy some good music. Like, that's so great.
And, like, I just love live music, period. Like, I don't care where it is, what it is. Like, I love live music. Yeah. But, I mean, also, they are, like, indie, so, like, they fit
we're
the
in, like, our
that...
indie vibe right now. Like, having a good time.
I'm always in my indie vibe.
Okay, but I feel like it also comes in waves, you know? Like, right now, I'm really into, like, indie pop rock. Like, especially, like, finding more, like, local bands. Like, because of Rexford Drive, we met Lost Faculty, and now we're loving Lost Faculty music. And we went to go see their show, and then we learned 2 more bands that we were loving, and we're going to a Rex show next week, and Rexford Drive is opening for Hotel Mira. So, like, how would we have really found Hotel Mira, an LA band coming to
fair, they have
Hamilton.
been on my mix, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like I've listened to, like, 1 or 2 of their songs, but, like, now I'm listening to them every single day.
But also, like, because Spotify does these, like, random mixes, it's like, I'll listen to bands, and I don't realize I'm, like, who I'm listening to.
Yeah.
Because I'm just, like, what I do, okay, this is how I, like, calm myself down.
Welcome to Danny's Spotify.
Welcome to how I calm myself down and how I, like, just live my everyday life. And if I didn't do this, I would literally go insane. I put my headphones in, and I put them full blast, and I just listen to, like, whatever Spotify day list I have that looks good, or, like, whatever mix they've made for me. My indie mix right now is so fucking good, dude. Like, literally, it has everything.
My indie mix is so good, but then Spotify made me a mix that's called Rexford Drive Mix.
That's so funny to me, and I don't know why.
So it's, like, all of Rexford Drive's repertoire, but it's also, like, other indie music that, like, pairs well with the vibe of their music. So it's, like, then introducing me to more. And TikTok has introduced me to so many people. I mean, Danny had known them before, but Kings of Queens, they're from Toronto. Like, they're so good.
Yeah, they're really good. More,
like, indie alternative. Like, it was so good.
Yeah.
And our sweet baby Finn put me onto Remo Drive.
Too many street band names.
A lot of street
Let's
band
stop
names.
doxing ourselves.
Literally. I will continue to dox people. It is my favorite pastime.
Liv loves doxing people.
Sometimes I do it by accident.
She really does, and I'm like, Liv, you cannot say that.
I don't say it to, like, millions of people.
No, I get that. I fully understand that. However,
it's not like I'm telling people your SIN number.
I don't even know my SIN number.
My dad made me memorize mine.
I know the last 4 digits.
The last 4 digits of your license plate. That's a Rexford Drive song.
Get educated, everyone.
Yeah. It's gotten to the point where Danica and I will look at each other and the fireplace turned on and Danica got scared.
That was so scary.
It's gotten to the point.
That was so terrifying. It is literally 10:30 p.m. We're in a basement, and there's a loud thud next to me. Of course I'm gonna jump. Anyways,
it's gotten to the point where Danica and I will just look over at each other and we'll go, what song am I thinking about right now? Because we've been listening to the same, like, 4 or 5 bands.
Yeah.
So I'll just randomly guess, and usually I'm correct.
Yeah.
Like, want to play this game right now? What song am I thinking of right now?
I don't.
What song am I thinking of right now?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Don't be shy.
Well, you just sang Rent Free, so Rent Free.
No!
I don't know! That's so insane.
I was thinking Speaking of Drifter.
Okay, do you want to know what's crazy? Is that's the first thing that came to my head, and I was gonna say it, but she had just sang a part of Rent Free.
So Rent Free is by Rexford Drive, and Drifter is by Lost Faculty. Rent Free was the first song that I knew front to back by Rexford Drive.
I still don't know any. Sorry, boys.
Love Patrick so much. He needs to enunciate a little bit better.
No idea what you're saying.
Because sometimes his lines are gibberish, but the lines are so good.
Well, and as someone who grew up as an Ariana stan and a 1975 stan, the fact that I can't go to lyrics when I listen is insane.
But I think they'll get better. He'll get better. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Here's to hoping.
But yeah, like, it's just so fun, and like, that I feel like Danica and I have gotten even closer than we already are because we're sharing these experiences, and like, it's crazy how much live music can do for people.
If there's live music, I'm gonna be there. And okay, I will say though, I do fear for my hearing, because not only do I listen with like over-ear headphones or like in-ear headphones at full blast like every day, which is really awful.
Yeah.
But also I go to so many like concerts and live shows.
And we stand right by the speakers.
Right by the speakers. Oh my gosh, at Taylor Swift I was so close to the fucking speakers and it was loud. And I don't wear earplugs, and so I probably should invest in earplugs and wearing them. Because I watched The Sound of Metal, great movie. Oh my god, it's such a good movie. I'm very picky with my 5-star movies. And that movie is so good. Basically, it's about like a metal drummer who loses his hearing and like going through that. And it was crazy because prior to me watching it, I was having conversations with people like, oh, like, would you rather be blind or deaf or whatever? And I said blind, because if I lose my hearing, I have nothing. Like, music is so important to my life, and like, if I don't have music, then there's literally nothing for me to live for. So yeah, I'm not saying that it's like bad to be deaf. Like, live your truth if you're deaf. Like, I'm not saying that. It's just
for Danny, it's like
for me, like, my hearing is the most important sense that I have. So like, watching that movie, I was like, whoa, this is terrifying. And I won't spoil it because it's a really beautiful movie, and the actor in it is so good, and you should watch it. It's on Netflix. I will stop talking about this movie because I could talk about it forever.
I've never seen it, so we should watch it.
We should watch it.
Perfect. Now we know what we're doing later.
Yep. Excited.
But yeah, if you have a chance to go to a local pub, club, bar, whatever, to go see bands, to go see any artist, like, do it.
There's so many hidden gems, and like,
so many.
I'm so happy that I've like actually found good music that I can go to on a regular basis for a really good price. Like, I don't have to spend like $100.
I'm going to see 2 bands now that I really enjoy for $20. Are you kidding me?
Slay.
Perfect. It's a perfect Saturday night. Friday night. It's on Friday night.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It is. But like, support local artists. Like, it's like, that's just how it works. Like, and everyone starts off so small.
And also, it's so inspiring to like, because like, when I discovered these bands, like, with Rexford Drive, for example, I had met them before I had seen them perform or, like, heard any of their music. So, like, to me, it's like, oh, those are just, like, normal people that, like, live where I live.
Yeah.
Who also do music, which is so cool. So it, like, inspires me to, like, be like, oh my god, I can fully do that. Like, I'm fully capable of performing. Seeing
people be so passionate about things that they create is insane. Like, it is, like, you feel so, like your heart warmed. You're just in love with how they're feeling, and the whole vibe is immaculate, and I've never met someone so passionate about music or art as Evan. Like, Evan
he's so talented, it
scares me. He's so multi-talented, and I wish I had, like, a fraction of his talent. Like, it is crazy.
I know.
He needs to teach me how to play instruments. Like, he knows so many.
I know. He knows everything. He's a prodigy.
He is a prodigy. Evan, prodigy, 100%.
But also, like, I get imposter syndrome. Like, I'm inspired, but then on the other side, I'm like, well, I'm not as talented as them, so...
Well, that's not true, either, because Evan's trying to help Danica. Danica's trying to get some advice from Evan, and she's obviously very thankful for that. Thank you, Evan. I'm also very thankful for that, because I want Danica to succeed, and even though I'm not super musical in that way, and I don't see myself as a performer the way Danny is, like, I don't write music. I sing music, but that's about it.
I think writing's my favorite part of music.
But see, like, that's so good. Like, as a performer, you should want to be doing that all the time. You should be so passionate about writing, about trying to get out there and working hard and wanting people to come see your shows and being like, oh, 5 people came to my show, that's 2 more than last time. Like, it just keeps growing and, like,
little wins.
Seeing the wins from other people, I love that. Like, it's not just, like...
She starts crying.
It's like, I'm not jealous, I'm not envious that they're, like, succeeding like this. I'm so proud of them.
Oh, it's not that I'm jealous.
I'm not saying you're not.
No, I know. I just want to clarify that I'm not jealous. I'm just like,
she's like, I'm gonna do this too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, but I even got that, like, going to, like, concerts, or, like, a big thing for me is, like, when I see, like, movies where they're like showing artists and, like, their come up and everything, like Bohemian Rhapsody or like A Star Is Born. Like, after I watched those movies, I was like, I want to be a performer. That's all I want to do with my life. And, like,
change it from I wanna to I'm going to. Like, you're
going
to. Yeah,
I fully am.
It's going to happen.
Which I think is why I'm pushing off nursing so hard, because I'm like, I don't fucking need it.
Yeah, because you're like, this is going to happen for me. And, like, I think me and Danny going to see live bands and, like, really exploring indie music and local artists and all that stuff is just, it's helped me feel less in a shell, period. And it's helped you open up as what kind of artist you want to be and how you would perform and care about performing.
And also just having live music accessible to you is, like, such a blessing.
It's so good.
Like, if there's live music, I will be there. Like, I always say this.
She's
like,
gonna repeat that, like, 17,000
No, literally, like, that's how I got to, like, going to so many of these bands, because Liv was like, I know this band, do you want to go see them? And I'm like, hell yeah, it's live music.
I feel like if, like, I don't know what it was. It just, last year I was like, these guys I went to high school with, like, they're performing in Hamilton again.
Well,
like,
because we became closer, and, like, a big part of my personality is going to concerts.
It really is.
Like, because that's all I do. Like, that's what I spend my money on. Like, that's all I care about is going to see live music. Like, it's my favorite thing to do. That's how people know me. Like, literally, when one of our coworkers came back to our store, she was, like, asking me about concerts that I, like, have tickets to. Like,
which
what
ones
do I
are you going to?
What do I have planned? Like, how was this last concert? That was, like, literally a year ago, but that was my next concert when I saw her last. So it's just, I don't know, it's, like, it's my personality. That's what I, like, love to go see.
Like, could you imagine if we didn't go see that show?
What show?
The Rex show. If we didn't go see that Rex show, we probably would not have met any of the other bands that we're now interested in.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Like, so much would have been different. Like, it's crazy how much music really changes.
I love that it sounds so dramatic. It's like they changed our life in one night. Yeah.
But it's so true, and I'm so grateful for it because it's changed our friendship. It's changed our taste in music. It's like...
But that's also, like, why I love... Like, I hate when people go to concerts and they don't go to the opener, because there are so many people that I love because they were an opener for someone. Like, Holly Humberstone, I did not know her name until she opened for Olivia Rodrigo. And I was like, oh, I'm going to check her out because I want to go see Olivia Rodrigo. And she literally is probably going to be in my top 10, like, artists this year because I listen to her so frequently and I love her so much. And then, like, I'm going to see Madison Beer and, like, Charlotte Lawrence is opening for her, and I love Charlotte Lawrence, so it's like a 2-for-1. I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. And Chappelle Rowan or whatever is opening for Olivia Rodrigo, and I'm going to that show, and I'm like, hell yeah. Like, I love openers so much.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, like,
it's
support your small artists, please.
Literally.
Please, for the love of God.
My favorite thing to do is to ask Evan when his next show is. He has no idea. They're working on it. But I'll be like, Evan, when am I going to see you perform?
Yeah.
Perform for me right now. Do it.
Do it. Dance monkey dance.
Dance monkey dance.
We referenced that too much today.
I know. Oh, because I said it to Ewan today.
Shout out to Ewan.
Shout out to Ewan at work. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I appreciated music differently, like, in high school, because I was a musical theater kid. Like, I listened to musicals.
Yeah.
All the time. Like, every day I was listening to musicals. And it wasn't obviously I listened to other stuff, but it wasn't until, like, college where I, like, branched out. I have no idea.
She was Rachel Berry before college, by the way.
I literally was. I was. I 100% was. And, like, my ex-boyfriend, I took him to go see the Dirty Nil. That was his favorite band, and now I love the Dirty Nil.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I'm so jealous. I wish I saw them.
I've done them twice now. It's so
What the
good.
heck?
We'll go next time.
Also, you've seen Mariana's Trench live, and that
I have
that
seen
literally
Mariana's Trench live.
Oh, I need to see them live so bad.
I saw them for
I was like
dirt
9
cheap,
and
too.
obsessed with them. Like, it was insane.
Yeah, that was great.
Do you want to know who I did see though when I
Who
was
did you
younger?
see?
Down with Webster, and it was the best day of my life. I saw them on Wee Day. And, okay, this was my first ever, like, celebrity interaction where they were, like, walking in one of the... It was at Scotiabank Arena. At the time, it was the ACC. They were, like, walking in one of the upper sections, and we were on the floor. And we saw them, and we, like, waved to them, and they waved back to us. And I thought it was the coolest person ever.
You know who else I've seen? Walk Off the Earth.
That's crazy.
And Serena Ryder. And
she went to, no, she didn't go to my high school, but my one teacher, like, taught her in high school.
I saw her
Like,
for
that's
Canada
so random.
150. Same time I saw Walk Off
Canadian
the Earth.
artist is so niche. Like,
oh my god, I know.
Like,
you play this stuff
if
for
you're-
Americans, and they're
like,
what
what?
is this?
And it's like, this was, like, the biggest hit of 2012. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
I also saw Pentatonics.
Okay, I'm jealous of that, like, really hard.
I saw that for free.
Okay, I will say a big flex of mine is anytime I've seen Shawn Mendes, it's been for free.
I went to see Pentatonics for free in elementary school. No, in 9th grade. No, 10th grade, because we were doing Sing, and we did that in Brave Ambition. And I have a video of Early Rexford Drive playing Pentatonics.
I'm sure it was great.
And it was awesome. But yeah, it was just, oh god. I never realized how much music means to me.
Yeah.
Like, especially now. I feel like I have so much more appreciation for it now.
Sometimes I'll think back to, like, my, like, old school days, and I'll be like, why was I performing Adele at Canada's Wonderland? Like, why was that a thing that ever happened in my lifetime? Why was I in the middle of a Zellers, like, scream singing Hilary Duff for this, like, Polly Pocket contest because I thought I was going to be the next, like,
why did I
big
audition
pop
for
star?
American Idol when I was, like, 12 with the Lazy song?
That left me speechless.
You know what Abigail sang?
Oh, God.
Forget You.
Oh, no. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I have auditioned for singing competitions with No Tears Left to Cry by Ariana Grande, but we're not gonna talk about that.
I love it for you.
I don't ever want those videos to resurface.
I'm gonna dox you with them one of these days.
I have no idea where they are.
When you're famous.
Hopefully burned.
Oh, God. Should we talk about our song of the week? As we
This
wrap
is
it
a
up?
short episode.
Yeah, that's fine.
But why?
Because
Do y'all want to hear me talk more?
Danica wants to hear herself talk more.
I can't hear myself.
I can hear you.
Well, I hope so. You ready?
I am. No, I think this is a good comeback. Song of the week. Do you got one?
Let me look.
Mine is Art School, Remo Drive.
Slay.
So good. Finn introduced me to them.
I know mine. Sorry.
They're so, you're good.
I got
Finn
excited.
introduced me to this band, and they're so awesome, and I just want to keep listening and learn more about them.
Slay.
Check them out on Spotify.
For real.
Danica?
Mine is A Kiss by the Driver Era. I've been in my Driver era.
Oh my god.
Era. Which, something weird about them is they have, like, on some of their songs, it'll be, like, the Driver Era, Ross Lynch, and I'm like, aren't you the Driver Era? Like, isn't that assumed that you're there? Like, I don't know. But I love the song A Kiss. It's very good.
It is a very good song.
Also, Fox by the band Late has been...
I don't think I've heard that one.
It
Hasn't come on in the car.
In the
We're
car.
driving. Danica and I have just been going on drives a lot lately.
'Cause it's
listening
so
to music,
relaxing.
just chilling out.
It's so relaxing. Come on, you gotta admit it.
It is. I agree.
Thank you. Let's see what my day list is right now.
Oh, yeah. What's mine?
Canon Scream Saturday Night.
Canon Scream Saturday Night. That's yours?
Mm-hmm.
What does my day list say?
Why?
Euphoric Art Deco night.
Why is half of Speak Now on this?
Okay, Lana Del Rey being in
my impact.
day list.
My impact. She likes to think that my music taste has
and
not
Arctic
impacted
Monkeys,
her.
Harry Styles, Olivia Rodrigo, The Neighborhood.
The Neighborhood solidifies that I've been impacting her music taste at the moment.
And guess what? Cage
What?
the Elephant.
Slay.
That one's Finn.
I also love Cage the Elephant, but not as much as Finn. Finn is definitely more so.
Yeah.
But yeah, this girl likes to think that I don't impact her music taste at all. And I'm like, half of my playlist is on your playlist, but whatever.
Yeah, because I also will listen to the music.
No, I've expanded your world.
Punch you.
Oh, what's your favorite, the 1975 song at the moment? She Lays Down. Who has had that on her playlist for like the past 2 months? Me. Because I love that song, because I love the 1975.
Okay.
I think I know more about the 1975 than you do, genius. I actually do.
You do.
I do, which is really... Okay, sorry I was obsessed with them in like 2014.
Sorry you're still obsessed with them now.
Sorry I've been obsessed with them for 10 years of my life.
Oh, that's crazy.
I feel very old saying that. No, because, like, why do I vividly remember being in, like, science class and, like, flipping my phone when sex came on so that the word sex weren't on my phone when I was listening to music?
Oh my god.
Great song, by the way.
That comment was so unnecessary.
And no one else.
No one ever asks.
For real. Someone care about me, please.
That is not how you're gonna end this podcast.
Why? I'm gaslighting them. I'm making them feel bad so that they listen more.
No, we should probably sign off properly.
Okay.
We hope that you guys enjoyed this comeback.
Yep.
Please check out all the bands that we mentioned. Should I run them through?
No.
There's so many.
There's so many
Check
that we
them out
talked
on
about.
Spotify.
If you missed it, rewind.
Mm-hmm. Be kind, rewind. Oh, everyone would love that. He would. It's a movie quote.
It's like,
alright, guys.
love ya.
Love ya. No one asked because what is this podcast?
Unnecessary.